Okay, we're gonna go for a quick test drive. Now I have the microphone with me here in the vehicle, so you can get a feel for what the Supercharger sounds like just driving every day. Definitely sounds good. And then after this, I'm going to put the microphone around the engine bay, and it's gonna sound really, really good. It's not going to be accurate what you hear in the car, but it will be what people hear from the outside. So I think that's a cool perspective. So I'll do that in just a little bit. But for now, this is inside the vehicle. And then under the hood, you can see the Whipple Supercharger. Overall, looks really clean in here. And that liner looks good. Okay, we're gonna do a quick visual condition report looking for chips, dings, scratches, gashes, or anything like that. Now this vehicle is Whipple Supercharged, so we're gonna have the build list on the website. Starting with the front right wheel, I do see a rock chip right there. Some of the black is peeling off here. Then you have the massive upgraded Brembo brakes. Here on the edge of the bumper, you can see some damage. The paint is chipping away and the bumper's kind of bowed out a little bit. Now you're gonna have typical surface scuffs and scratches from just like your everyday washing, so you're gonna see some of that in here. Got some rock chips there. A couple more on that pillar. Little rock impacts and chips on the side mirror. All this trim was painted gloss black. And then all of the trim down here, anything that had chrome, it was then painted gloss black. Now when you look at the edge, you can see where it's like taped off, and that is chipping away around the edges there. That door looks good. You can see that trim like I was saying. It's kind of flaking off. That piece was blacked out. The roof rail was blacked out. You can see some fading on that rail. That quarter panel looks good. That wheel looks nice. Got the big Brembos. And then looking at the front end, here on this lower section, this was all blacked out, and you can see it is peppered with rock chips. You're gonna have little scratches throughout that bumper, rock impacts. Overall, that headlight looks good. Here on the hood, there are a couple dings, and then you're gonna see some water marks here. that kind of stained the hood, some hard water spots. This grille was blacked out, and it has been touched up in a lot of spots. If you can see these little touch-up spots throughout. And this section is blacked out, so you're going to see the touch-up there. We have a scratch right there. A little scratch here, a couple larger chips. Then you can see this area, of course. Some of it's been touched up, and then other spots have not. All right, and then looking at this side, these wheels were painted, of course, this black color, and so there's some curb rash here, and it looks like it was then touched up. You have some rash in here. Looking at the fender, a couple little scuffs. We have a ding right there. You have some hard water spots here. This mirror's a little cloudy. Looks like it's faded just a little bit. You can see the paint is kind of wrinkling here and chipping. We do have a chip right there, a couple little scuffs, a little transfer mark here. Little scuffs every once in a while. And then this is peeling. Looks like it's been touched up. Looking at this wheel, overall looks good. And then looking at the back here, that taillight looks good. You have some touch-up spots here. A little touch-up there. That taillight looks good. You do have some watermarks here that have stained in the paint. Got the black exhaust tip, but some of the paint's peeling, so you have a little chrome underneath. Looking at the interior, it is a non-smoker, and it is really, really clean. All these buttons look perfect. Got the memory seating. That wood grain looks nice. Got the really clean upgraded floor mats with that GMC logo. A little bit of wrinkling here, but I don't see any rips or tears. That bolster looks awesome. The rest of the seat looks good. Steering wheel's a little shiny. They're heated. Got your forward collision alert, heads-up display, trailer brake controller. All these buttons look amazing. Of course, your backup camera navigation, heated cool seats. Everything else in here looks awesome. This is a very, very clean interior. Here on the back left door panel, nice and clean. That bolster looks perfect. These seats look really, really good. Here on the front right door panel, that looks really good. Got the all-weather mats with the GMC logo. That bolster looks good. This side's nice and clean. Got a little scuff right here. The rest of that console looks nice. A couple scuffs on the plastic. All of this looks perfect. This side looks really good. Looking at the back right door panel, Overall looks really good. Got the all-weather mats. Full coverage, middle and rear. Looking at that seat, bolster looks perfect. The rest of that looks really nice. Very little wear on it. Seats are heated with your climate control access. Back of the seats look awesome. Got your rear media, and it has the remote control still up there. Full coverage mats here. It's hard to see back here. It's a little dark, but the seats look awesome. Very clean. Then here in the back on the cargo section, it is missing the tray. There's normally a cargo tray here. You can see some wear on that carpet. It's kind of fraying. These are power fold.